Good morning, everyone. Please be welcome. Welcome to this day with our job with our spiritual virtues. 40 spiritual virtues, a transformation and expansion. So let's begin today with our attitude, with a better attitude to reflect, to talk about, to put our conscious in work. So please touch the pulse of your heart, the base of quantum engineering. Please align your spine. So feel your spine soft, but at the same time align it. Feel the space between vertebrae and have conscious about your breathing. Be conscious about how you inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. So let's talk about the importance of our sight. We could let them a little bit open or close as you wish. And your tongue could be a little bit touching your mouth, your superior palate. So for an instance, as you connect your breathing with your heartbeat, try to relax your eyes and visualize how your eyes are two stones. Could be a diamond, could be any gem you like. But the most important is to feel your eyes in calm. So your vision gets calm and you stop the movement of your eyes. At this moment, your mind will stop as well. It is allowed. If you stop the movement of your eyes, your mind gets silent. So keep your eyes in calm and serenity to allow our inner sight go deeper. So as you keep your eyes as two beautiful gems, you continue to synchronize your breathing and your heartbeat. Please lose tension through your exhalation. Through your mouth, exhale all the tension, all the possible contraction in your physical body, emotional body, or mental body, even the spiritual one. So allow yourself fully to lose the tension. Be present for you. So presence will arrive to us coming from serenity and calm. So when we are in tension, we cannot be in our inner center. Out of tension, we are in calm. So please rise your frequency quality and very conscious, put your intention and attention and compassion into rising your quality frequency. Connect your heartbeat with the heartbeat of the planet and the universe. And feel how we link with devotion, our spiritual virtue of today. This is a powerful virtue, connecting us with our divinity. So, if your wish is to connect more deeply with your divinity, devotion is a great tool to do it. So devotion connects you as well with allies and strength to make better our existence. Devotion links invisible or visible planes of existence with allies. So devotion is the act to give our mind, our heart, and our action with love to what we feel sacred. Could be God, could be the spirit, the universe. It depends on you. It is an act out of religion expression. It has to be with the essence of life, with spiritual practices. Practices that it means something for our existence. When we practice devotion, it means to dedicate energy to what really is important to us. Allowing our faith to really fulfill every aspect of our existence. So devotion it is to give yourself to the divinity. So when we have devotion, we get plenty of peace in our hearts. Through devotion, our will gets stronger. It transforms itself in love and service, in happiness. So it's very different to act in action as a machine instead of really act through devotion. So please, let's practice an example. Through our heartbeat, have a look when you act out of devotion. When you act by habit, it is very different when we act through devotion. So devotion gets you plenty of love in every action of your life. And it doesn't depend of external situations. You make great every action. You give yourself totally. So visualize yourself now walking to one street that is used to you, that it's familiar to you. And now feel how you connect this space to the divinity, walking in the same way, but now dedicate with dedication and devotion. And see how it is different. So devotion is very common in monasteries. When you are in service in any monastery, it doesn't matter the tradition, you dedicate with devotion, even sweeping the floor or praying or meditating. It's very different when you do it mechanically or if you do it with devotion. So feel what it means to pray in a mechanical way, to ask for something, and feel what it feels to pray from devotion. It is an act when you sublimate to achieve in a higher evolution. So devotion can be expressed in everything, not only in an astral planes. So let's have an example. So have a look to someone you love and have a look to someone you don't love. It's very different. So that's for we can say that devotion is alchemy, is something sublime. It changes actions in sacred. So that's why the aligned masters, what they watch, what they touch in the present or in the past, they change stuff in sacred because they observe, modify the reality through the observation, through the world, through the touching, through where they feed past. So we can develop this capability through devotion. As an act of devotion, devotion is not only to develop in a temple or in a sacred places. Devotion is a path, is a constant path, a constant state of sublimation to everyone and to everything we have around us. So devotion is very powerful. Devotion elevates our frequency. So when it elevates our frequency with others and with other vibrations and with other elevated planes in our existence, it allows us to recognize ourselves as a sacred beings, as a part of everything. So what it means for you, the divinity, the divine, it's only when you enter into a temple or when you enter into a powerful place to be in front of a master, or it is everything. How can you experience the divinity in everyday life? It covers everything in your life. Do you dedicate time to devotion? So at this moment, I will ask you to watch with devotion your own being and have a look what you have of sacred. It's very powerful to practice this. So recognize the part in you that is secret. And from this place, from this axis of consciousness, watch everything sacred around you. The practice of devotion is not only an external act, it is an inner act of reverence and gratitude and faith. Is to be open as a divine channel, to allow the divinity to flow through us. So, devotion allows us to manifest not broken our commitment. We can dedicate our energy to what really matters. So, you have a commitment with your soul. Your actions are reflecting your devotion in your everyday life. Your actions are aligned with your purpose. So we can share devotion through our relationships. We can extend devotion to every relationship we have. Anything is casual. Relationships are not casual. Why? Between millions of people in the planet, with all the probabilities, you choose a specific relationships. Why your heart, your soul choose to act with certain people and souls. So allow yourself through devotion, recognize the sacred into all these people. Have a look. What could possible happen if you start watching your relationships with devotion? How can you change your system of relationships? So devotion, the devotion we have to others is a reflection that we have with ourselves. So to dedicate time to things that really matter will have an impact in our relationship. And it's important the service you have to others, with others. And at the same time, this includes the service you have to others and yourself. So today, we are here to link ourselves and to surrender with an act of devotion, because we say that when we practice devotion, it links us with allies and higher strength. So visualize the flame of devotion in your heart and have a look. Have a look at this moment. Your heart will connect you with allies and strength. What kind of things and from which plane will appear at this moment for you? Where your devotion is taking you, what places, what countries, with which animals devotion are connecting you, with what planes and planets, memories. Have a look what memories appears at this moment. So maybe will appear memories of other lives. What kind of devotion guided your experience and existence in the past? There are many ways to express our devotion to the divine. So find a way to express your devotion at this moment and visualize how you do it and how you dedicate your devotion towards which your devotion is being guided or and dedicated to all the science beings. So feel what is happening as you do it. You do so what is happening when you dedicate to the sentient beings. What is changing in your mind, in your body, in your emotion? So what happens when you act with devotion? So when you give it yourself to devotion, it's very important, this act is very important to be able to communicate with our divinity. Because the divine, it is a nectar and connect us, give us a strength with our commitment. Devotion get back our focus, and devotion free ourselves. So when you serve through love, and gratitude is an expression of devotion. So which areas of your life are in need of more devotion? Feel through the heart of your beat which areas or of your life are in need of devotion. Where can you improve your devotion in your life at this moment? And have one between your hands. And transmit your devotion to this area that you choose. It's part of your life that your heart is showing you. It doesn't matter what you are working at this moment, could be a relationship, your job, but just have a look and honor the sacred in this part of your life, because it will allow you to evolve. So the flame of devotion will show you what it is sacred to honor. And ask yourself what it means for you to practice devotion in this part of your life. What is the commitment you need to support, to sustain? So even the parts that you react in your life, this part is sacred. Is sacred. Devotion has the power to open the light into the darkness. So that's why the masters in their darkest night of his souls, they practice devotion because they had the capability to change into sacred what it seems lost. So we are part of the devotion of the planet. We are part of the universe and evolution. We are an extension of this deeper language of the mysteries of life, the divine mysteries. So watch yourself at this moment as a part of a devotion of the planet. You are the planetary devotion as well. And see how each of our flames are part of the planetary devotion and the universal devotion. See how the devotion go through the planet as an act. Feel the surrender of the act. And feel how you are sacred and always you can connect with the divine. Devotion lives in you. Allow the heart of your being to show you a master of any time to deliver a message related with devotion. As well, you will receive a symbol representing devotion. Remembering that you can develop this act at any time because you are the devotion and you only need to have a look sacred in you. You only need to recognize the sacred in you. You only need to remember. Bring this gift into your heart and be thankful to the Master So now please connect with the masters that we are going to work with us as a group. So today we are going to connect with these three kings, three wise men. They bring us a very profound fairy tale through their trip of the soul. So let's connect with the call of the est of these three wise men with our heart of Melchor, Gaspar, and Balthasar. So let's connect with the mysticism that they brought us, because they represent the search of divinity, the act of connect with something bigger. So they appear in the Evangelium and biblical religious texts. So they came from the East, Babylonia, and Arabia. So Melchor, Gaspar, and Balthasar represent different cultures and traditions. Melchor as a wise man and older, symbolizing maybe he could be from Asia, representing the divinity of Jesus. Balthasar with dark skin, bring us and remember us the suffering and humanity of Jesus Christ. So let's connect with the shiny star that he brought us. These three wise men travel in a long trip to find Jesus Christ, to give gifts, to show and honor Jesus Christ. And they recognize Jesus Christ as a divine man. And they hide from Herodes, Jesus cried, and the message that Jesus brings us out of any human order. So let's talk about the trip, the spiritual trip that manifests in each state of the history, because they live everything. They define many stuff to honor the divine. So their devotion, it was not a passive act. It requires effort, sacrifice. And the gifts they brought to Jesus, it was not something so casual. So they understood the reverence to the divine. They followed the star and they defeat the system to show devotion, to show the connection with the divine. So the lessons of devotions we have, it is that devotion requires effort. The true devotion implies action, perseverance. When you choose the divine in our life, sometimes could be defeat. It's not something that arrives. We search for it and we cultivate devotion. So humility into the divine, it was very important for them because they remember us that the authentic devotion implies humility. Humility in small things. So the value of the symbols, gold, incense, and mirror, it was not something only material. They had an spiritual symbol and meaning. So our actions are not something casual. We need to put an intention. So the star that they used to be guided symbolizes the divine, something that guides your decisions to see what is true or not. So they invite us to reflect in our decisions. Are we able to sacrifice? When we search to the divinity, are we able to leave our comfort zone? Are we able to recognize the divine with humility? So they show us devotion not only as an act of willing, it is an act of transformation that put us in front of transformation. So the symbol of these three wise men, it means to give ourselves to an action and to find the light, the inner light into us will be worth it. To find our inner light, it will be always worth it. So to search for our inner light will be always worth it. Please, let's dedicate our merits of today's practice to the benefit to all sentient beings. So we desire the devotion to expand to the entire planet. Thank you very much. Let's continue with our discipline every day. So From tomorrow on, we will continue with our parties through YouTube, through the channel of the Quantum Bioengineering Institute. Because of the travel we need to do to Greece, this was not planned. These things happen according with the plan, and now we are going to the Olympic temple. This is very auspicious because it is a sacred mountain after Kailash mountain. This temple is a big portal, and I would like to invite you because I will be emitting on the 12th of January from Greece, and this activity will be free for everyone. So we have other activities, other trainings from this place. Delphos Oracle from this temple. But the 12th of January, it is open to everyone. And it is gonna be to 8 p.m. in Greece. So I will be waiting for you to work together, and will give you the connection and the information on the following days. So put attention, because I count on you to continue resonating together. The spiritual virtues are gonna be in the YouTube. Thank you very much, and see you. Thank you. Bye-bye.